What's going on YouTube? You're watching Fix by Shaq, and in today's quick video I'm going to show you how to remove iCloud activation lock in here on your iPhone device. Now this may be something that looks like this, or it may be showing it in a different way when you try to activate or set up your iPhone from scratch with your personal information. Do not worry, I'm going to show you all the possible solutions in here for this annoying problem, but it's very important for you to understand that this is for educational purposes only, and only attempt to do this if you are in fact the owner of the device. Now, my name is Shaq, and in this channel I do cover a lot of tech hacks and tutorials, especially stuff related to Apple devices. So if you're into tech content, consider subscribing here to the YouTube channel. Now, jumping straight into the very first point in here, we may be facing two possibilities in here. The very first one is for you to actually reset your own account on this device, and the second one may be, for example, if you wish to reset somebody else's, someone which is close, which doesn't have its account in here linked, but still wish to reset the password. So we're going to be attempting both of these solutions in this video. Now, the very first thing in here that you're going to do is actually grab an iPhone, which is not this one because this one is currently locked, right? So we're going to need another iPhone device in order for us to actually attempt the reset of the iCloud in here, so we can actually fix this issue in here. Okay, so you're going to grab another iPhone, not this one because this one is currently locked, right? So we're going to grab another iPhone, and then we're going to hop straight into this website in here. Of course, the link is down in the description box below. All you need to do is tap in the description box below. It's an official website by Apple themselves from where you can actually remove the activation lock on your device. Now, jumping straight into the very first thing in here, we're going to try resetting our Apple account, okay? If, for example, you are in a situation where the account is yours, you're going to tap on reset your Apple account password right here, okay? Because we do not remember our password or credential to unlock our specific iCloud lock. So we're going to hop into this, and then we're going to scroll down a bit down here. You can also read the manual if you wish to read, okay? I've already read it all. So we're going to scroll down all the way to reset your password at iforgot.apple.com. So let's quickly hop into iforgot.apple.com. Remember, we're now attempting the very first method where you actually have the iCloud here information and it's logged in on your device. Next up, we're going to tap on reset password real quick. Next up, we'll simply tap on reset my password real quick, and then you'll be brought in here to this screen where it's going to ask you for your passcode in case you actually have, for example, a passcode set up in here, okay? Now, if the iCloud which you're trying to reset is not logged in into this one, no problem, you can go back always and you can tap on help someone else, for example, and then it's going to ask you to type in that email address. So you need to type in that email address, the iCloud you are trying to unlock, and then you'll be able to see an option here next, which will allow you to type in the phone number in order to receive an OTP verification. Now, after you've typed in your OTP number verification, you're going to type in the new password and then retype it one more time in order to add the new password to that specific iCloud account. Remember, we're still trying the very first method where we actually are recovering our own iCloud account, which is linked into the locked device. So once you've changed this, no worries at all. We're going back all the way to our iPhone, which is locked, and then you want to simply swipe to open and enter that specific iCloud lock. If it doesn't allow you to continue in here, do not worry. Let's continue with the video as you would need to perform the second step. Now, we do have the other way in here by hopping back into the website where we were, which is down in the description box below. Let's say that you wish to reset for somebody else, okay? So let me quickly scroll down a bit in here. We do have in here, for example, start a support request. You can actually request Apple themselves to start the activation of that specific iPhone device. All you need to do is just provide, for example, the box of that iPhone device and a few data that they're going to ask you, like the email number, which is all written on the box, okay? So you need to tap in here on start an activation lock support request, and then in a couple of seconds, you'll be brought in here to a new page which says turn off activation lock. Now, once you're here, you're going to tap in here, for example, on need additional support. We do have for a personally owned device or for a device owned by a business, school, or institution. So it's important for you to actually answer all these queries correctly in order to fix this annoying problem. So I'll be going with for personal owned device as of now, and then you just need to check all the information that they're going to ask you. You need to be the owner, all the data will be raised, and then we do have other terms and conditions down down here. So you need to agree with all terms and conditions, do not worry, and then tap on continue real quick. Next up, it's going to ask you your email address as well as the serial number. So you need to type in here your email address, and then the serial number or email is located here on the box. Okay, so down here you do have an option which says email under these barcodes in here. All you need to do is just take that information and then insert it in here real quick in order for you to get that support from Apple themselves. They're gonna get back to you as soon as possible to fix this annoying problem. Now, if none of these steps actually helped you fixing the problem, we can go the hard way where we need to actually factory reset our iPhone and then set it up from scratch as if it's a brand new iPhone device. So the very first thing we need to do is put our iPhone in recovery mode in here, okay, which will be the following way if you have an iPhone without a physical home button. You're gonna need a USB cable in a laptop, okay, a cable which will allow you to connect into your laptop in order to install a fresh new operating system. Now, if you do have a MacBook, all you need to do is just turn on your MacBook and connect the cable. But if you do have a Windows laptop, you would need to download iTunes, open iTunes, and then connect the cable. Okay, now in order to connect the cable, this is how it goes if you do have an iPhone without a physical home button. First things first, connect the first end into your laptop device. Okay, there we go. I'm already connected, and ensure that your laptop is turned on. You can also test it out by simply inserting the cable and see if it responds. If it's charging, that's definitely because the connection is working fine. Now, the next thing we're gonna do is perform a forced restart in here. On an iPhone without a physical home button, rapidly tap on volume up, down, and then press and hold the power button continuously. Do not release that power button. Keep on pressing and holding, and as soon as it turns off, you're gonna insert the cable. There we go. Insert the cable now. You need to do it rapidly. Press and hold the power button until you see the recovery menu on your screen. Okay, keep on holding, and then once you are in recovery mode, you're gonna release the power button. There we go, release the power button, and now we're good to go. Now, on your MacBook or on your laptop, you'll be able to see a pop-up or a screen right now which says either update or restore. So you need to hop into restore, which is the second option, okay? Do not tap on update, otherwise this will not do anything on your phone. So tap on restore, and this will reinstall a fresh new operating system on your iPhone device, and then you can set it up from scratch. For example, I'm going to show now how to enter recovery mode on an iPhone with a physical home button. Let's say I have in here an iPhone with a physical home button. Of course, I don't have an iPhone, but I have an iPad with a physical home button. So you're going to press and hold the power button and then slide to power it off. That's the very first step. Next up, we're going to connect the very first end of the cable into our laptop device, just the way we did it with my iPhone 16. For example, I do have my cable in here. I'm going to connect the very first end into my laptop device. There we go. Next up, the next thing we're going to do is simply insert this cable into our iPhone, but while inserting, we need to rapidly press and hold the physical home button. This is how it goes. Inserted, pressing and holding the home button. Do not release it. Keep on pressing and holding until you see the recovery menu. There we go. Release it. We're good to go. Now, here we are on recovery mode on both devices with a physical or non-physical home button. And the next thing we're going to do is simply tap on restore on a MacBook. And if you have, for example, a Windows laptop, you need to open up iTunes on your laptop, and then you'll be able to see the restore option right there. All you need to do is tap on restore, and the restore process will start immediately in here. After waiting for several minutes, the installation process of a brand new software will be almost complete in here, and all you need to do is just wait for a couple more seconds until the progress bar completes itself in here. So it's almost done. Do not remove the USB cable from your iPad connected to your laptop device. Now, important to note that in order for this to run smoothly, do not wag around the cable or play around with the cable, as this may corrupt the installation of the software, and then you would need to restart everything from scratch. Now let's just keep and wait for a couple more seconds, and then in no time you'll be brought to this screen which says hello, hola, and stuff like that. And now you can remove the cable and start setting up your iPad or iPhone from scratch. Okay, now you're gonna slide to actually choose the language to set it up as if it's a brand new iPhone or iPad, but all your data will be wiped out. Hop into English real quick. In my case, I'll tap on English and then select the country, I'll be selecting, for example, United States in here. There we go, United States. And then it's going to ask you to connect to a Wi-Fi network so it can actually activate. Now, please do this quickly. Let me just quickly connect into my Wi-Fi network. Let me type in my password. Next up, simply tap on join to join that specific Wi-Fi network. And it's going to ask you a couple of seconds to activate your iPhone or iPad device. Regardless of the device model that you've got, it's going to be sorted out. Next up, simply tap on disable. As of now, I'll go with disable. Okay. And then passcode options. Don't add a passcode as of now. Continue. Okay. Just wait a couple seconds. Set up as a new iPad. And then don't have an Apple ID. Set up later in settings. Don't use. And here we go. We now have our iPad ready to be used. I just need to agree with the terms and conditions real quick. Okay, let me just quickly agree with the terms and conditions. Ensure that you're always connected to the internet for this to work. Next up, turn on see you later, don't send, and welcome. Here I am having my iPhone or iPad as a brand new device, already rid of all the activation lock issues in here that you had because you may have forgotten your password or something like that. I hope this video really helped you out, and if you find my content useful, give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing and like the video as it really helps me out. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.